I'm sorry. I said that completely out of context. I'm sorry.
I'm like.
Yep. Oh, we're going to remember that one. Make sure to clip that one, guys.
Make cause life a misery. No, I'm joking.
Then said he needs to come above Tom in order to...
No! Damn you, bro!
Coming can't only inform,
Damn
so-
you, bro! Oh, come on! Really now? Oh, now I'm
Right.
getting absolutely hit. Oh my
Are you
God's
12
sake!
yet?
Make it stop! Make it stop!
He's 12. He's 12.
I'm not 12. I am 10.
He's 11.
Shush.
Test to see where you're at. Find out. See what happens.
Oh, you don't know. You tested my patience.
I think you tested it.
I think this is Coffer. Oh no. He's behind me. He's behind me. Oh, no. You can just see his
Yes!
eye
Yes! Yes!
Oh, skilling. Oh,
Are you okay, Danny?
Shiny God of War!
nice!
Mummy? Sorry. Mummy? Sorry.
Goodness.
Someone clip that for me. Some Draco Meteor does go into my Incin. That's fine. Can't do really much about that. We lived on 2. Let's go. The bulk. My calculations. Oh my God, we win this. If we have beaten the real Alex VGC, then oh my God, the battle was cancelled. Let's go. I can't believe that. If that is the real Alex VGC, that was scripted. Oh,
僕の仮想ヒアンシ僕は世を背負う者でありそしていずれ昇る烈日だ
oh, that music is chilling. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I had to pause. What the heck? Where did this music come from? Damn Heracross. There it is! Yes! Yes! Let's go! There we go! Yes! Yes! What's that thing?
Running away.
It's only one spider, jeez.
One spider means one couple of there'll be more.
Oh, there's another one.
See what I mean?
Look at these big spiders. Kill them with fire, Frozen says. Oh, there's a little pussycat here. Oh, somebody's clip that, please.
Yeah, cause when I messaged you, I was like, okay, oh god, crap, and I literally sat down, sat down at my computer, got the link up for the UK one, and I literally had my had a glass of milk, a couple of biscuits, and I was literally like, right, I'm ready to go.
Yes! 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 Let's go! 105.
105. Awesome. A square. It's.
First time! Let's go! Oh my god, that was the first one. First one. First one. First one. Oh, you don't.
Okay. Alright.
Got a Mimikyu. Okay. Sorry, you guys can't. What? No way! No way!
You're kidding!
No way!
What is it?
14!
Are you actually serious?
I am!
Gotta be the perfect way to end it.
Hmm.
Oh.
You might look at my screen.
Hang on. Oh my god. Hang on. Let me look.
Yeah, I'll keep now then.
Oh god damn it! I didn't know I was going to do it straight away.
I didn't either. I didn't either. Oh boy, that was unexpected.
I just want to. Hang on. Come on! Come on!
Come on, we don't want you locked out.
One more, one more, one more! Come on! Shut up! Shut up! Oh, thank you.
The money.
Wait, where's the hello?
Pyro, this is what happens if I click behind you. That makes sense.
Monkey!
The monkey. That's a clip.
Can't believe I had to sneeze then as well, and I try to hold it in.
Oh,
Okay,
I see.
so follow this one.
Right, yeah, I see the shadow.
Okay, which is 1,
One,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4, 5. He's there. He's there. He's there.
Oh, he went the other way.
Yeah. No! I did my on avant into the death wall. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. It is I, a DJ Danny 88 today. We're doing a very unexpected stream, to say the least. Yes, I wasn't planning to do a stream today. I will admit that. The only reason why there is a stream today is because of this. Because this just got announced yesterday. I was like, I'm going to have to react to it, aren't I? We're not going to do the whole thing, because obviously there's a treehouse right after, which is like 95 minutes. I am not doing all that. I'm just doing the direct itself, which is about 50 minutes. That's obviously starting in about just under half an hour, and we're going to be basically making sure we watch that. Just obviously so there is like not any dead noise in the background. I've got a bit of DMCA free music, which is good. Just a bit of a chill bit of Pokemon, you know. I know a lot of people will say, oh, why don't you play like a Nintendo playlist? And I'm like, sometimes you got to be careful of those, because even if they're owned by Nintendo, they like to copyright a lot of them, don't they? But obviously, we're just doing a general reaction to see what's going to happen in this direct, for sure. Now, obviously, there's been like loads of rumors, like saying what we're probably going to get, what we're probably not going to get. And I'm just curious. I am very, very curious to see what we're going to get. You know? It'll be interesting to see what happens It'll just be interesting to see for sure what we're gonna definitely see. I know that there's a few things that'll probably be expected, to say the least. Some more than others. I'm trying to think of an example. So I'm probably expecting like anything to do with Zelda, anything to do with like various first-party titles, etc. There are some things that I could see happening, but I don't know if they will do them. Things I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for they'll actually do like trying to think of like options actually off the top of my head. So I'm hoping this is cross your fingers moment. I'm hoping they actually put some of the actual Hoyoverse games onto the Nintendo Switch 2 because we don't have them. Yes, we were originally going to get like what Genshin Impact for excuse me. We were going to get what was it? Genshin Impact for the Nintendo Switch 1. 1 second as well. Well, just listen to share up because I feel a bit short when I'm not supposed to be. But yeah, I'm expecting, hopefully, we're going to get something like along the lines of Genshin Impact for the Nintendo Switch 2. I don't know if it will happen. But if it does happen, there's a chance that they'll put Honkai Star Rail on there. But it depends because obviously some companies are like, oh, we won't put this on there because it's got like gacha in it and all that. And I'm like, doesn't really matter. You know, it doesn't really matter because it'd be more useful. Because if they put like, what is it, Zenless Zone Zero, I think the only game that feels like the least likely to go on the Switch 2 is Zenless Zone Zero, but they are the zany Nintendo in a good way, you know. They have done like weird games on there that you wouldn't expect to be on other in consoles, etc., and without so much censorship either. But yeah, I'm hoping to do put like, what was it, Genshin Impact and Zenless Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail on Nintendo Switch 2. I do believe it can handle it now. It's not like the Nintendo Switch 1, which struggled like beyond belief, which is just because of the tech it was using back then. So it'll be interesting to see what we will get from this. There is a lot of options, to say the least. We don't know what they could announce. They could announce the most unexpected of choices, you know? The only thing that would actually make me laugh, though, is if they actually decided to put Wuthering Waves on the Nintendo Switch 2, but not Genshin Impact or Star Rail, you know? I'd be weirded out by that. That's the thing. There's like so many games that they could easily put onto the Switch 2. It's not like they can say, oh yeah, we don't want to put this on the Switch 2 because obviously of this like demographic and all that. And I don't think they'll do that. They have put a lot of the games on the Nintendo Switch 2 for like crazier things, you know. I'm trying to think of like options. I can't think off the top of my head. I know they got Persona 5 Royal on there for sure. And here's the thing, if they're able to put Persona 5 Royal on, I think they can deal with putting Honkai Star Rail and Genshin Impact on, you know? It's just like, I know that Zenless Zone Zero probably had the least likely chance because we know the the physics in that game. If you know, you know. But yeah, it'll just be fairly interesting to see what they do announce. I don't know why, but I'm expecting them to just outright confirm Persona 4 Revival is going to be on Nintendo Switch 2 in this. It's not going to be the reveal, it's just going to be confirming that it's actually coming, for sure. I expect that, honestly. It wouldn't surprise me because Persona 5 Royal's on there. We've got Persona 3 Reload that's either on or coming to it still. Heck, I won't even be surprised if they do like an updated information on Digimon Story Time Stranger as well, because that's supposedly coming out soon. I don't even remember if it actually is out yet. I will have to check, because it's always worth checking this information out, because I know that Digimon Story Time Stranger will be on Switch 2 for sure. Yeah, I had a feeling. So it's out on the 10th of July. Okay, that makes sense. The thing is, as well, I would actually buy. I would have bought this game on Nintendo Switch 2, but I've already got it on PC. So it's like, is there any point? Not really. Especially since I did stream that at the time. Well, at the time when I bought it, basically. Thank you, like Twitch payouts though, to get me that game so quickly, for sure. But yeah, I have no doubt for a fact that we're gonna see a lot of certain aspects, for sure. You know, there's gonna be like some games that are gonna be here. There's gonna obviously be a one more thing situation. I remember posting someone's like bingo card. Now they did say that there was another. Well, the other day there was like a maintenance announcement for Nintendo Online. So it's like, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what they say about that. There is other things I'm expecting. I don't expect everything to be announced for sure. I expect like certain big titles that the reason why they didn't actually announce them in an actual direct, well, outside of a direct, sorry, would be more appropriately termed. So it's just going to be safe to say it's going to be like interesting to see what they do, because I'm expecting something to do with Mario Kart World, no doubt about that. I'm expecting that. I'm expecting Fire Emblem, the next game, of course, Fortune Weave. Wait, what the heck? Oh, did I just... Hold on. I know what happened there. 1 second. My bad, guys. My bad. I accidentally tabbed a button and it decided to go to a site that is no longer there. It went to an old streaming platform, but cheers, dead. Entirely. Like, dead. My bad on that. I should really disable the... Sorry, it's because I've got like, what, G1 to G6 on my keyboard, so basically one of them's got like the websites and all that, and since this was the active page, it went on to that, so, you know. It happens, though. That's my fault on that. I'm trying to think what else could they announce. I don't think they'll announce a new Mario 3D game. I just don't think they will. We might get more information on Star Fox. I don't think we will though, because we had that as a separate sort of like announcement with like information on that at the time. There's comments that are saying that we're going to get Sonic Frontiers Definitive Edition as well. So there is that. It'll be interesting to see what they actually announce for that, for sure. But obviously we would have to see on that as well. There's just so many things they could announce. The one thing I do not believe they'll announce is anything to do with Pokemon. And if it is to do with Pokemon, it'll be something really, really small. Basically, like, for example, oh, we're going to bring Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald to the Nintendo Switch Online. Nintendo Switch shop itself. The actual Nintendo Online eShop, basically. Or Nintendo Store. I don't know what they're going to call it. I can't remember. I can't remember what they call it again. But you know what I mean. Basically, in the actual consoles shop in the actual system itself, they do announce anything. It'll probably either be that or Pokopia DLC. I don't know. I really don't know. But I don't think there's going to be much Pokemon-wise. I'd be surprised. Don't get me wrong. I'd be surprised. But I just don't think they will. But they could actually just blow our minds away and say, oh no, we're going to actually show you Pokemon stuff in this. I would be surprised, honestly. But then it would mean that they wouldn't have enough to really use for like a Pokemon Presents, which I do believe that if there's a Pokemon Presents, it might be next week. I could be wrong. You never know. Who knows? They might even say, oh, there's a Pokemon Presents happening on Friday. We just don't know. You know, we just don't know. The only hope that this time is that they won't do it as a unexpected time, because the thing is, usually when I see directs and such, it's usually at like what, 2 p.m. when they start. Today we've got it at 3 p.m., which is weird to say the least. Very, very weird. Now, obviously, we're just waiting for it to start up because, obviously, you know, it's not quite there yet. But at least I'm able to chat, get ready, and all that for it. You know, but it'll be interesting to see what they actually announce. I'm trying to think, what else could they? I feel like they could announce a new Tales game, another remastered, at least one of it. That's plausible. What else could they announce? I don't think they'll bother announce. I don't think it'll be like a big announcement. I think they'll just mention that games that are coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 soon. They'll probably put on their like, oh yeah, we're also going to be bringing the final of the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. I say remake trilogy because it's basically the same game. It's just 3 games, because obviously, yeah, they wouldn't have been able to do that in one sitting for sure, which is fine. It's not exactly a small game, you know. But I don't know why, but I guarantee that if they do like Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy, they might actually introduce it in a full like collection box, if that makes sense, eventually. So you can just get the one, and it basically gives you all the games in one box, as such. I could be wrong, but it seems plausible, you know. It wouldn't cost them a lot, because the previous games are probably much lower in price now, you know. I would imagine that the first of the remake trilogy is probably like, what, maybe like 15 quid at this point, I would imagine. You could probably get it for. But, you know, things just, you just never know. You just never know. Trying to think what else could they I know that I did say that they probably won't do a Mario 3D game, would they? Announcement. I don't think they will. It'd be interesting, but I don't think they will. like I said, I'm expecting something in Mario Kart World for sure, because it's been like a year nearly since the game came out with Nintendo Switch 2. So I just doubt, and I do mean I just doubt, they will say they're not doing anything with it. There's only a few things I'm hoping for. I'm hoping they do like a proper rebalance with everything on World, like the whole like item situation where you can get the better items when you're at the back of the pack, and it just feels like unbalanced that way, because they're making it just too much rubber banding. That's the best way of putting it. I know it's an arcadey racer, don't get me wrong, but you know, it doesn't really help still, does it? Because a lot of people have stopped playing it because they keep doing so many bad changes to it, you know. And also, I feel that if they did, they need to add like 200cc for a lot of people, because some of the tracks are lengthy, so it's like, you know, we need a bit more speed. But there's a few things they could do for World. Hopefully they do like free updates. I just don't think it should be paid DLC, honestly. It was a different case for like, what, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at the time, because that game was more beloved. And it didn't cost like a fortune to buy it. I think it was like, what, £40 at the time? 40 or £50 at the time, when the original Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out. But this one was nearly 80. In fact, I think it was 80 quid, wasn't it? Which is a bit over the top. The thing is, I understand that they're trying to get money back for it because of the ongoing economy and all that, but if they make it too expensive, it's not going to be good. So, from what they've been saying, basically, they're actually going to implement, like, increasing the actual software stuff to increase, like, their flow of money compared to the hardware situation, which is probably a smarter plan because they need a lot more software. They don't want to be like in the same situation as PlayStation, where it has had quite a few exclusives, but just not enough to cross the years, you know? Obviously, there is games that I will buy, don't get me wrong, for PlayStation 5, but, you know. But yeah, it's just a curious thing to see what they'll do. Hopefully we get a bit more insight. Even if they bring out more third-party stuff and such, it's fine, but what we want is first-party stuff more than anything. Or at least stuff that they can add to the shop. If they start saying, oh, we're going to add to the Nintendo eShop, like, all these old games, and you're going to be able to buy them through that, that would be a smart play by their part. You know, it would be an absolute smart play. They could just put, like, several different games on there, but they don't want to put on, like, other things. You just don't know. There is one thing, actually, now that I think about it, there is one thing that I probably could expect them to do Pokemon announcement-wise, apart from Pokopia and possibly the Ruby Sapphire Emerald ROM, well, the Ruby Sapphire Emerald games. They could just announce, oh, we're bringing Colosseum to the Nintendo Switch Online options. You know, they could easily do that. They could easily announce that. It doesn't have to be in Pokemon Direct for that, but they could easily announce it in this because it would make just as logical sense, wouldn't it? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see on that. Just a second. I'm just obviously checking the chats just to make sure that no one's already been speaking and all that. No one's been speaking just yet, unfortunately, but it's fine. It's fine. Who knows? People might just speak when it starts getting into the actual direct itself. Who knows? But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what we get, without question. I want to see several things for sure. It's just like I said, I just don't think they'll do much Pokemon stuff, without question, because if they have enough Pokemon stuff to announce, they can do it in the Pokemon Direct. And yeah, the Pokemon Direct probably would be only like, what, maybe 20-25 minutes most, but it's still something, isn't it? But if it's not enough, like if it's only like less than 10 minutes worth of announcements, they're better off just putting them in the actual Nintendo Direct, aren't they, at that point? But we'll see. We'll see. But if anything, I'm more hoping for, like, on the Pokemon side of things, I'm hoping they do announce, like, some new information about winds and waves, because that would be a little bit more appropriate at the time, because what we're like, it's not until 2027, and I don't know when in 2027 that Winds and Waves coming out. You know, it could happen in the middle of the year, it could happen in the end of the year. We just don't know. It's just a good thing that Pokemon Champions is at least giving us like sort of like in between situation, if you don't mind trying it out, compared to battling. I understand it's not for everybody, but you know, it'd be alright for some. Plus, if there's enough games, it's not so bad. And I know for a fact they will not. I bet you straight away, the reason why Winds and Waves is not coming out until 2027 is not because of the fact that they're afraid to bring it out this year. They're afraid of GTA 6. That's what I think it is. It feels like a lot of companies are dodging that time point. So if it is 2027, don't be surprised if it ends up being like maybe early 2027 or mid 2027, just to be sure. Which I won't complain about because it'll give them time to actually work on everything. And considering that Winds and Wave will be a Switch 2 exclusive as well, that's going to be interesting, to say the least. Because then we won't have like the technical debt, basically, of the Switch 1. Yeah, it's just going to be... I'm just can't think what else could they announce at the moment. Apart from the obvious ones, like Zelda and such. Apart from, like, obviously third-party titles, you know. Some of them would make sense, some of them won't. I just don't think they'll do like a... It's like I said earlier, I don't think they'll do a Mario 3D. I just don't think they'll just announce a Mario 3D game at all. They could, but I don't think they will. But, heck, we'll see. We'll see for sure, won't we? We're just shy of 4 minutes now until the direct starts. If it doesn't properly start, I'll have to refresh the page. But when I do refresh the page, I'll have to close the stream's chat box, basically. Not my stream's chat box, I mean this stream's chat box, because obviously, you know, I don't want to see like certain slurs or anything like that on the actual thing, you know, or certain comments made. There's so many things you just don't want to see. Do you know what would be actually a big shock? Actually, when I think about it, imagine if they actually reveal information for Pokemon Champions. Now, that would be quite interesting. I don't, but if they do reveal any information for Pokemon Champions, it will be like what's going to happen. What Pokemon are probably going to be added to M-B regulation, which is the next regulation that starts next week. Obviously, regulation basically means obviously like what Pokemon are allowed in the competitive circle, you know, things like that. Because obviously, what is it? After this weekend, it's the North America International Championships for the Pokemon sort of like competitive circle. So I think it's definitely going to be interesting to see what we get for that. But when that happens, I will be streaming that day for sure. You know, but I just need to make sure first. In fact, I don't even remember what day is that, anyways. Okay, that would be a Wednesday next week. That's not actually that bad, actually. That's not bad at all. Obviously, I'll pause the music once the stream starts going on. Because it'll be interesting to see... Well, we don't want to be like hearing this in the background, and obviously, while we're listening to the actual Nintendo Direct, it's just pointless. I'll make sure that this video, though, is loud enough so it can be heard as well. I'm just hoping that my face cam is like decent up this corner, of course, you know. It should be. If I had like a green screen and everything, I'd be literally in the bottom corner, no problem. But I don't have a green screen right now, so that's unfortunate. If I did, that'd be great, but I don't. It's just more expense, and unfortunately, the next expense I got to make is the PC replacement. as people who know when they get like more and more stuff for like PCs, you know what it's like getting like better parts and such. So I should have bought the new PC last year. I would have actually saved a lot more money, but it's fine. I found ways to cut costs and such on it without it being like too poor, basically. We'll see. And plus, if it comes down to it, I can always get like a extra SSDs as well, so it's not so bad. I've got multiple means of doing it for sure. Right, okay, I'm just gonna pause the music now, because I think it's about to start. Okay, so it's, let me just refresh the page, take off the chat box, and then we're gonna full screen it. Okay, I think that's loud enough, isn't it? As long as it's loud enough that you guys can hear it, that'll be fine. Alright, here we go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Well, yes, clearly.
First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Systems,
Please,
they said.
take a look at this.
Okay, so this is going to be on both Switch 1 and Switch 2.
Hello. Beep. My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep.
What?
I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game.
Oh.
Beep.
Right. Not my type of game. Not my type of game at all. We saw it coming.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Yeah, we saw this coming, but it's not my type of game, to say the least.
Playing this game is pretty simple.
Well, yes, clearly.
Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be able to feel the rhythm.
Yeah, I don't.
2, 3.
I'm not
now.
like saying that this game's bad or anything
2,
like that. It's just
3,
not my
now.
type of game.
2 now. 2,
That's all it
3,
is.
now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes.
Oh, look, it's
For
Michael
example-
Jackson, the cleaner mode.
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're awake.
Go forth, magician,
I can't lose.
and use the
Right.
magical power of rhythm to beat monsters. Cast a fire spell with BA, BA, and a healing spell with B down A, B down A, like that.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will
Right.
strike a chord
Okay.
against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack. Beep.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock. Beep.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
Right.
There are over 30 cooperative and competitive games to play.
It's like I
Get
say,
into the groove
I'm not saying this
solo
is a bad game or anything like
or
that.
with
I'm just saying
friends
it's not
when-
my time.
Rhythm
game.
Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system July 2nd.
Yeah, like I say,
Pre-orders are available
not my type
now
of game,
on
but
Nintendo
yeah,
eShop.
it's good for those who like it.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove for Nintendo Switch. You'll also be able to play it on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Please wait just a little longer for its release. From
that's
here,
what, just
we'll
under a
introduce
month?
games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Okay,
Let's
yeah, that
begin
makes
with
sense.
some headlines.
Master the Way of the Sword.
Oh yeah, Onimusha.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword, a new entry in the
Yeah.
Swordplay action
Oni-
series,
Onimusha,
is slashing
yeah.
onto Nintendo Switch 2.
I think this was revealed at
Edo
the
era Kyoto has been overrun
State of
by
Play,
monsters
like,
known as Genma.
from PlayStation, of course,
Now,
but that means they're just
Miyamoto
putting it onto
Musashi
this.
must prove
That's
himself
fair.
beyond measure.
That is definitely
Parry.
fair.
Deflect.
Yeah, so it's definitely taking
And
the whole like,
powerful counterattack Isen.
yeah, so it's very
Master these
samurai-esque
techniques to
for sure.
strike down the enemies in your path. Oni armaments are also at your disposal to turn the tides of battle. You can even use Joy-Con 2 motion controls to intuitively slay Genma.
Don't
As
think it's
fates
really necessary,
intertwine,
but you know.
Will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th.
Isn't that the same?
Pre-orders begin later today.
Isn't
on
that the same
Nintendo
date
eShop.
as when it's actually coming out normally?
Your unwritten epic begins. Dragon's Dogma 2,
Oh,
Dark
okay.
Arisen, is heading to Nintendo Switch 2. You are the Arisen, a hero burdened with the fate of slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of Dragon's Dogma 2,
I've never played a
explore
Dragon's
the new
Dogma
land
game,
of
so-
Morgan, seek out spoils, then appraise them to reveal new weapons, armor, or skills. With these arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting, choose the vocation that fits your playstyle. Plus, you can lead up to 3 pawns, custom companions who act on their own.
Oh,
When
okay.
taking on massive monsters, you can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside your pawns is key to victory. In a world between dark and light, embark on an adventure and tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th.
Fair dues.
Otherworldly endeavors await in these games.
Right, okay, so let's see what these
Earth
are.
has been driven to the brink of annihilation by mysterious life forms called the Naytiba. Now, join Eve on her mission to save
I
humanity.
know why they're
and
bringing this to
reclaim
this
the
game
planet.
console. I know why they're bringing it
Engage in
to hit the
high-speed
Switch.
combat that focuses on timing. Then find your opening and strike.
It's fairly
Defeat
obvious why they're
enemies to
bringing it to
acquire
it,
new
because we got
skills.
the second
Then
game on
strategically
the way.
deploy them to fit the situation. Can you save humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo
I remember when
Switch
people were
2
trying to bash
this
this game.
year.
Well, say people, I'll say certain groups
Blast
of people.
off in the 2-player co-op adventure Orbitals. Protect your home in an expedition across the galaxy.
I don't know why, but the art style
Interstellar
reminds me of
areas to
Dragon Ball
explore.
Z.
Melt
I know
up
it's in
to
the
make a
style of
path.
like 90s anime, but still.
Activate devices in time with the beat. Escape from incoming enemies and more. Brave the dangers ahead.
It just
in
gives
your
off a
voyage
more
through the stars.
Dragon Ball
2
Z
players
esque
can also work
to it.
together locally or online.
The fact
using
that
game
obviously
share.
it's game share, it's not
Work
that bad
together and
either.
overcome the crisis of the cosmos. Orbitals launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the glade of
Okay.
dreams in this bold reimagining
Like we didn't
of
expect
Rayman
them to
Legends.
actually announce this
When a
on
shadowy
this Switch
villain
2.
starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch
Yeah,
their
because
way
I think
through
they announced
charming
this
and
at the
colorful worlds.
State of Play,
Ride
if I remember
dragons
correctly.
across realms. Dive
So
into
for it to
4
come to the
new
Nintendo Switch
musical
2 doesn't
stages
shock me.
and enjoy more added content. Up
Did
to
it
4
really
players
just
can
do
go
what I
out
thought
on
it
a limb
did?
in local co-op.
Did it really just
You
do
can
MC
also play
Hammer
a
on us?
revamped version of Kung Fu using game share locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk.
Oh, okay. It's
Get
this
lost
game
with
again.
friends in
is
this
it?
online co-op walking and talking adventure.
I think they
Set off
announced this a
through
while ago,
peaceful
but
world,
we're getting an update to it.
brimming with challenges, puzzles, and lots of
Again,
things
not
to
my
discover.
type of game, but you know, I won't say it's bad.
Enjoy the sights and sounds as you work together to find your way around. Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle. They might even be a little unconventional. And
Right
if you're
then.
not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff.
Really?
You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo
Not
Switch
sure about
2,
it. It'd be funny
August
for
4th.
like a group of friends to do it with, yeah, but you know.
Season the seas. Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat Crew.
Right. Okay.
Cook up recipes with Sanji.
What the frick?
Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the
Don't know
restaurant.
how I feel about this.
By searching for and collecting ingredients, you'll expand your menu offerings.
Really do not know how I feel about this.
Use devil fruit abilities to prepare piping hot steaks. Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend
Why would you do a
in-game money to
one-page
change up the
restaurant
restaurant's
game?
interior
Really?
and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast.
You can
of
understand
epic
my reaction
proportions
here,
in
guys. I'm
One
like, what
Piece
the frick?
Grand Gourmet, sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 23rd.
Oh, Pocopia. Well, we should have expected this, shouldn't we? Wait, what? Oh. Okay, so they're actually adding this in, are they? You now can go in the water.
Adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free update.
Oh, that's not too
By
bad
using
then.
the
Free
new
update.
move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free
Right.
update is scheduled to release in August 2026.
A lot of people who are playing Pocopia will actually be
And
happy
there's
about
more. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC
So, yeah.
is on the way.
Okay, so we are getting
Discover
DLC
a brand
for
new
it.
town, Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends.
Okay.
The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today
Oh.
on Nintendo eShop.
Well, that'll please a few people.
Part 1 of the paid DLC, Bubbly
Okay,
Basin,
3
launches
parts.
this August. Part 2
That's-
and Part 3 will launch at a later date.
I suppose it's not
Look
too
out
bad.
for
Depends
more
how much it is,
details
though.
in the future.
Yeah, like I say, it depends how much they pay, how much it charges it for it, you know. If the expansion pass is like maybe 20 quid, it might be worth it. Oh! Hello, Manaphy.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC. Next, please take a look at this.
Yeah, like I say, for those of you who've got Pokopia, that is actually not bad.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian, plays host to the heroic games. The winner of which is granted one
This
wish.
is Fire Emblem.
Powerful fighters from across the land have
I was
gathered
like trying to figure out what
participate.
it is, but yeah, it's Fire Emblem. You can tell by the art style. Yep, Fortune's Weave. Let's go. Welcoming that.
The story revolves around 4 heroes.
Oh.
Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father.
Fair.
Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe.
Okay.
Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lida, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Oh, okay.
Between matches, you can strengthen your
Are they saying
forces
this
in
game's got
different
4
ways.
paths?
Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Recruit new allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you.
I will have to pick up this game.
Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles.
Wonder when it's coming out, though.
Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques.
Well, obviously.
By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
Look upon the promised one, who will route you here.
That music in the background I recognise.
How did it feel
Yeah, I thought I recognised it.
to upheave the world?
She's back.
Begone from us, the darkest dark.
17th of September?
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th. Alongside
Well,
the Standard
then.
Edition,
That's
there
not
will be
far,
a
then.
special edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave Dagdan Collection, that launches the
That's
same
my.
day.
That's
Please
going to be a game
look
I'm going to
forward.
stream.
Let's
When I buy
continue
it.
with some more headlines.
When I buy it, then.
Welcome to the next level of ninja battles.
Okay, so I'm happy about Fortune's Weave. Let's just say that. Fire Emblem fan. I like tactical stuff and RPG stuff, so.
The first part of Ninjala 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Never heard of it.
After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the dangers lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action-adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home.
Right.
You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path
Okay,
with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninjala 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches
Like I
exclusively
say, not
on the
my type of
Nintendo
game,
Switch 2
for
system
sure,
next
already.
spring. The DK Challenge barrels in.
DK Challenge?
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online
Oh,
on
okay.
Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK Challenge event.
Right.
Take on challenges across many Donkey Kong games available with Nintendo Classics.
Okay.
By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if you have Donkey Kong Bonanza, you can attempt even more challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch Online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time
Right.
challenges starting later today.
Okay. Is that why they did the maintenance?
Plus, in the Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC, a limited time collaboration with Super Mario Bros. Is breaking through.
Really?
Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins, super mushrooms, question blocks, and more.
Right.
Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Bros. Twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning later today.
Fair.
From the creators of Vampire Survivors.
Fair.
The latest game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon.
Oh
casts
my
a
God,
spell
of course
onto
they
Nintendo
are.
Switch 2. Up to 8
Of course
players
it's
can compete
Jujutsu
online for
Kaisen.
the top spot in this Survivors Royale. At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top 2 players. Who will be the final survivor? More than 20 characters from the Jujutsu Kaisen series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals.
If
and
they say
rise
this
to
is
the
free,
top.
it might be worth
Jujutsu
trying.
Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo
But if
Switch
it isn't
2
free, I'm not
this
sure
year.
about it.
Are you up for the challenge in these games?
Which games?
Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world, a
Right,
looming
okay, Lords
darkness
of Fallen 2,
devours
that's
all
not
in
too
its
bad.
path. Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and lethal
Right.
ranged attacks.
Okay.
Test your mettle against
I don't sound like really
abominations
impressed,
on
but
your journey across the
it just
realms
depends,
of the
you know.
living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall. Enter a darkly elegant world based on the story of Pinocchio in Lies of P.
Okay, that makes
In a
sense.
city under siege, you
So
must
another
fight
Souls-like
rampaging
game.
mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which
Okay,
includes
so
Overture, a prequel
physical version
expansion to
doesn't
the
come out
main
until,
game,
like,
launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
way
system
later
August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
What, like 2 months after? It doesn't
The
get...
most recent entry in the legendary Devil May
Well,
Cry series is
I
flashing its
have
way
I
onto
peaked
Nintendo
a
Switch
moment.
2. Blaze
I
Nero,
perked up a moment.
Dante, V, and Virgil,
Devil May Cry fan.
each armed with different battle styles as you fight off hordes of demons and epic bosses. Pull off stylish attacks, dodges, and combos.
I will
with your
not
vast
complain
arsenal
about
of
this.
Weapons and skills.
Although I've
Enjoy
got the actual
really
original base
high-octane
game still.
combat at 60 frames per second in both TV mode and handheld mode. Plus, additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd.
That's not too bad,
Pre-orders
honestly.
begin later today
That's not too
on
bad at all.
Nintendo eShop.
But that's the digital version, of course.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past.
Another Japanese-inspired game. We're not surprised, are we, at this
Their
point?
own destinies. So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
I still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit.
You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV
Well,
mode.
my friend's
or
gonna be
full
excited.
HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate.
Oh yeah, that's a massive difference.
Not only that, but you can travel on a high-speed vehicle in the first game. Control blades to fight mercenary squad battles in the second.
Right.
And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third.
Well then.
There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date.
Well then.
The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the Upgrade Pack will be available later today. The physical version launches on July 30th. The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade
so
Chronicles 3
all 3 games will be out for a
available
whole
on the
year.
dates shown on screen.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions.
Do you know what's really funny? I actually said to my friend yesterday that
Check them out.
he was hoping for a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Definitive
And
Edition, but the
a
fact
new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin. Here are
oh,
some early
my
moments
friend
from the
is
game.
going to have a riot in a good way.
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。そして戦いを決するのはいつもアニマとその力を自在に振るう騎士だった。
この剣の名に恥じぬよう精進します。ここが
So obviously this has got no English dub yet. It will
その
probably have
石
one
はア
eventually.
ニマ小石。騎士の力を増幅させるだけでなく、そのものの行動や思いも刻みます。これからのあなたの学院生活のすべてがその
Wait, why
石
does
と
this just
共
make me
にあ
think
る
it's
と
just an academy? Why does this remind me of Three Houses?
力の使い方なんとなく分かった気がする。
騎士って人殺しの職業で奪われた側はどう思うんだろうな。
真実見つけてみない？
信仰を失った人の魂をドラゴンの炎で浄化することで罪が贖われる。
田舎貴族の限界を教えてあげる。
あいつ使えるぜ。定石なしで騎士の力。
生と死も全てはアニマと共にある。
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
We're only in the first half hour, by the way. This is apparently 50 minutes long. So the fact that they announced this means that something big is happening.
兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Xenoblade Genesis. Okay. So a completely brand new Xenoblade title. And that's in 2027. Oh my god, that is actually not far off.
Xenoblade Genesis marks a new beginning. What kind of story do you think will be told? Please look
Honestly,
forward to
if I don't
updates.
get the free Chronicle games,
Next.
I will probably pick up that game.
Please
for
take a
sure.
look at this.
You know?
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the latest game in the series.
Of course they have.
Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Of course
as
they
buttons,
have.
bows, or even handles. There are 12 sports to choose from, all with intuitive motion controls. Let's
What
go over them.
sports?
Punch, guard, counter, and out
Don't think that's
maneuver
bad.
for the knockout
Boxing's a
in
good
boxing.
one. That reminds me of the original Wii Sports, actually.
Make quick shots to keep your opponent on their toes. In table tennis,
Oh.
aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery, enjoy rallies with different types
Yeah,
of shots.
that's basically
in
like
tennis.
from the original game as well. From the original Wii Sports, specifically, is what I
Set.
mean.
And spike in volleyball. Roll the ball
Oh,
straight
I will
or
co-
give it a spin.
Okay, that's
Strike
3 games
big.
from the original
In
Wii Sports
bowling.
that are actually in this.
Dribble, pass, and shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shots.
Oh, that's
power,
also
then
original Wii
swing your
Sports. That's
club
4.
In golf. Battle with one
Thumb
thumb
wrestling,
and hand
really?
your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse control.
Well then.
In skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising.
There.
Tilt the controller and fly around freely in prop plane.
Okay.
Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope.
Really?
You can create and play as a sportsmate or me character.
Okay, so you get a choice between the two, at least. The thing
Enjoy
is, the
playing
sports
all
makes them
kinds
look
of
a little less
sports on
awkward than
Nintendo
these
Switch
in this
2.
game, for sure.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort
That's
launches
not-
exclusively on the Nintendo
I wouldn't
Switch
say that's
2
actually that
system,
bad for those
October
who actually
22nd.
like the
Pre-orders
sports
begin
game.
later today on Nintendo eShop.
It's like I say, Wii Sports, that was the last time I
Nintendo
think
Switch
it was really, really
Sports
good,
Resort
and now
is
it's
coming
doing
to
that.
Nintendo
That's
Switch
good.
2.
Glad they've at least
We
expanded
showed all
upon
the
that.
sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Really?
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger.
3,
2, 1. You'll need this to claim victory.
That's a big hand.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match. The thumb moves.
Those are very big hands, and I have big hands.
Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away. Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again. You have to keep them pinned. No, wait.
God's sake, this is cheesy.
I was worried for a second there. Okay, thumb started to sparkle, and the nail got bigger. Hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything is fine. My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Wait a minute.
He lost.
I lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Let's move on to more headlines.
Still got like what, 15-ish minutes, I think? Maybe more than that?
Survive a land ruled by dragons.
Okay.
The world of RuneScape.
Oh,
comes to
okay.
Nintendo
Yeah, they
Switch
announced
2.
this the other day, didn't
An
they?
ancient power has awakened on the forgotten continent of Ashenfall.
I think this is announced during either State of Play or
Explore a land
Summer Game
infused with
Fest.
magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries
Never
of
played
Ashenfall,
RuneScape.
amongst the
At all.
ruins
I've
of
never
fallen
played it before, so-
civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th. Get on board for these games.
Right. What games are they?
Customize your own
Oh
avatar
my God.
and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Party Land.
Not this.
Join the party
Again,
with over 40
no thanks.
character-themed mini-games and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio
I know that
characters
this
to
thing's
meet.
more popular in Japan than
Plus,
anything.
you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Party Land launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and finish the job.
Star Fox information. Okay, again. Well, it might be not information. It's just an update.
Blast
Just showing
off
off
for
like an
adventure
updated
across the Lilat system
video
with
for
Fox
it.
McCloud.
In
and
case
his
no one
crew.
actually saw the reveal for
A
it.
battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th.
Which is not that far,
A
honestly.
free demo that includes a tutorial and
Oh.
one of the game's opening stages will be available
Well,
later
then, that's
today
not too bad,
on
then.
Nintendo eShop. Hope resonates within the crystals.
Right. For a second, then I thought I put on the wrong resolution,
Final
but no.
Fantasy game in HD 2D, Final Fantasy Resonance.
Oh.
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power of crystals. But after the invasion of the Veritas, this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation.
Right.
Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm
So it's
with his
a
companions
completely
to stop
different
the
Final Fantasy game.
Veritas.
That's a spin-off.
In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy
my
heroes from other
That one is
worlds
called Resonance,
to
then.
take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance
Oh, that's not
launches
far
on
off.
the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems October 22nd.
That's going to be awkward because, what is it, Fire Emblem Fortune's
Weird,
Weave?
whimsical world
He's literally a
is
month
waiting.
before that.
Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing. Other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious
Right.
characters, each with their own problems and
Don't know how I feel
puzzles
about
to
this
solve.
one.
But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance by using Piku's surprising abilities. Help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of
This
this
is
vivid,
so
colorful world.
weird.
Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2
That is so
next year.
weird.
Prepare for an all-new
Dragon Quest.
monster-filled adventure.
Dragon Quest Monster, isn't it?
Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There
Right.
they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling, and it's monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
Huh. About time you got here.
The thing is, I do like Dragon Quest games, but I'm not sure about the Monsters ones, you know? For a second I thought it was Resident Evil, but it's not.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor.
Wait, isn't that Duskblood game? Or...
We are monsters, each vying for blood.
Is this that Duskblood game?
Ah, you're finally here. Worthy spirit.
Oh, it is. I just made a random guess, and apparently I'm right. Who would have thought? Oh, closed network test. Okay. In summer. When in summer? There's like literally several months of that.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Right, okay. Oh, it's this
Hey
one.
everyone, here is some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders, a new
maybe not.
single-player-focused adventure. Check out this neat little place.
I thought it was
The
completely
hideout
something
shack
else.
out
I
on
didn't
the
realize
water.
it was Splatoon Raiders.
There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the Mechanic.
Right.
The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. All right, time for a quick dive. Looks
Again,
like
it's
the
not my
treasure
type of
they're after
game,
is
but I
at the
won't
base
say
of
anything
those
bad
lights.
about it. You know?
But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the Exploration Bot. A member
Right.
of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets.
Right.
There's one that continuously
What is this, James
fires
Bond now?
ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the Salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the Salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And
Right.
you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct,
Okay,
airing
so
on
that's-
June 30th. And in the smart
Right.
device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future.
Fair, fair.
Don't forget to check this out too.
Not so sure on that.
See ya!
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope you're
Right.
looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
The thing is, I'm not bothered about the Joy-Con situation because I've got them already. Like, actually working ones, no problem. Right. Okay, I don't remember what this is. Oh, it's Deltarune. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. Never played this or Undertale before, so I don't know what they're like, honestly.
Awaken your power.
I'll take that. I actually hoped that they would put this on there.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry
Great game.
shall ascend to throne and crown by right of king.
If you play Persona, this is worth
This is
getting.
the United Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The next king shall be decided by the will of the people. By decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky, the tournament for the throne begins. As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way.
Yeah, like I say, if you've ever played
Various
Persona,
enemies
this is
stand
a
in your
worthwhile
path.
game picking up.
battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world, as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor ReFantazio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system November 12th.
Reasonable. Yeah, the game's been out for a
explore,
long while,
survive.
sure, but still. The fact that it's coming to
A
Switch 2
dedicated
makes sense.
Nintendo Switch 2 version of
So that means the
Minecraft
Switch 1
is on the
wouldn't really
way.
rely on it.
Dig into your Minecraft adventure on Nintendo Switch 2 with support for vibrant visuals. And embark on a journey across a world with enhanced lighting and shadow effects. Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off.
That's fair.
What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year.
Yeah, we have to bear in mind though, that is the Bedrock version. Yeah, I knew it would show Final Fantasy XIV for a second there. Interesting. Warhammer 40k. For those who like Warhammer, of course, I'm not very overly keen on it. Right, this looks like a scary game, basically. Psychological thriller, horror, sorry, maybe. Days, that's the zombie-like one, isn't it? No, it isn't the zombie one, I don't know, right. I can't remember what it was, actually. I generally can't remember. Oh, well, yeah, we won't complain about that. Right, okay. Tales of Eternia Remastered. We saw that, well, we knew that a Tales game was going to be probably announced during this, but now we know for sure. SnowRunner, okay. Well, that first one wasn't in snow, that was just in water. Right. Not saying it's a bad thing, of course. Emma Bloom. Okay. Don't know what the heck this is about. I knew that was coming because they already announced it in the keynote speech a couple of months ago.
The battle of light and darkness approaches.
So Kingdom Hearts is coming to Switch too.
Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games are coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
That's
Traverse
fair.
through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend all sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience
Don't know why,
them
but
for
why
the
did that
first time
enemy look like Greymon?
alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Oh, that's not that bad then.
These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3, also launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, fair. That's not from Kingdom Hearts 3.
それを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
Well, my friend's gonna be losing his mind again. Wait, that's Shibuya Crossing, I think. We've not had any information for the whole long time. Well then, that's going to excite someone.
How was that? Next is our last announcement.
Last announcement.
Please take a look.
Yeah, so this is the last announcement. After this, that's the end of the direct I'll be watching, for sure.
Long ago, there was a land
Zelda,
called
we knew it.
Hyrule,
We knew it was going to be
created
Zelda.
by beings of supreme divinity.
As soon as you see Hyrule, you know it's Zelda.
Very edge of this
But
kingdom,
what Zelda?
there lay a small forest.
Is it what we're hoping? So, from what I'm hearing in the background,
solitary tree
I'm assuming Ocarina of Time
watched over
remake.
The inhabitants of the forest.
That's just what I'm assuming. If it is, then people are going to be going mental.
These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Right. Well, we know that's Zelda. Oh, Link, sorry. Can't remember if Zelda's the name of the princess. That's the Triforce. I knew it was going to be Ocarina of Time remake. Just saw it coming. That's not actually that far off, is it? It's definitely this year.
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2. More details will be announced in the future, so please look forward to them.
Well then.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san.
Right.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, but the moment I pick up a controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
Right. Like I said, guys, I am not doing the Treehouse thing, so you can understand that. You can understand that. Well then, that's a lot to unpack. That is a lot to unpack, to say the least. So, yeah, that is a lot to certainly unpack. I will definitely have to make sure that I copy the link for this and give it to my friend, because obviously they don't want to be spoiled at all, which is understandable. So hopefully they don't spoil themselves accidentally, you know? We'll find out. This one's... Sorry, just having to answer something. But yeah, so that's interesting to see that they're actually showing off a lot of stuff. Certain. Hey, I think this is actually quite a big one. I think this is probably like a crazy good direct that we just had, honestly. Yes, not every game there is out for me, which is fair. I'm not saying, obviously, you know, they're bad or anything like that. I'm just saying that basically some games are not for me, but, you know, it'll excite a lot of people, regardless. Jeez. I'll just tell you one thing. There's going to be a few people that are just going to absolutely go nuts for sure. You know, just a few people that are just gonna absolutely go nuts. Anyways, what I'll do, I'll stop the stream for now. That was certainly quite a reaction for sure. Hopefully, I'm sure I'll be talking about a lot of these for like a few days, if anything. So that's good. One second. Sorry, just answering a message because obviously, someone who's obviously not one who's got all their like internet connection, everything off their system, just trying to avoid spoilers whatsoever, you know, which I don't blame them on. So they're just sending me text messages instead of like such. So you know, that's understandable. Anyways, like I said, guys, I'm gonna stop the stream now. There's a lot, yeah, there'll be a lot to talk about, but obviously we can digest that over the next stream as well, if anything, because I'm planning to maybe stream another time. I just don't know what to stream. I know what I might be streaming, but I don't know when it will be for sure. So I'll figure that out. If there's a Pokemon Direct though that gets announced relatively quickly, then I'm gonna have to make sure I do a stream of that as well. So there's all that information. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching today's stream, much appreciated. But of course, until next time, this is DJ Danny88 signing out.